What's up guys, Albert here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're talking again about Providence, Rhode Island. So a couple of days ago, I made a video about how Providence, Rhode Island was in the top 5 cities of the hottest real estate markets of 2024. This is according to a report by Zillow. It comes out every year. Even the year before that, Providence was on that list, but now it made the top 5 markets in the United States, which is pretty significant given how small of a city it is and kind of lifestyle. It's a slower lifestyle and what it offers. But in this video, what I wanted to do is I wanted to go into depth into 5 neighborhoods. This is what you will not find in Zillow. You will not find this anywhere else. I want to go into the top 5 neighborhoods that I think are going to be in most demand in 2024 in Providence. So if you're looking to buy a property, if you're looking to move here, invest, this video is for you because it's going to give you an idea of these different neighborhoods and kind of what they offer and why I think, in my opinion, these are going to be hot, really hot, and on demand. Before we get into the video, subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. My number is right below. Book a meeting with me. There's a link right below there as well. If you're looking to buy property here, if you're looking to sell or invest, reach out to me. I'd glad to connect with you. I'd love to help you out. So let's get into the video. All right, so like I said, that article came out a couple of months ago. I believe it was in early January that it came out. Covered how Providence was, one of the hottest cities. I already spoke about that. Now I'm going to go into depth in a couple of neighborhoods and why I think these neighborhoods are something to pay attention to, because I think if you're looking to buy in Providence, you want to pay attention to these neighborhoods because they all offer a unique variety as far as property and lifestyle go. All right, so number 5 on my list is Fox Point. Fox Point is located really close to the east side of Providence, and it's an interesting mix. Most of the properties you're going to find in Fox Points are multi-unit residential properties, so pretty much 3 units stacked on top of each other, sometimes 4 units. And these properties, believe it or not, right now, they're going somewhere between $750,000 and $1 million, depending on the shape of those properties. Now, why are these properties in such demand and why are they so expensive in that area, especially? Well, the number one reason why is because the location of Fox Point is fantastic. Basically in between the east side of Providence and then right downtown Providence. It attracts a lot of young buyers, millennials, and also a lot of investors. I can tell you from personal cases, I've worked with a lot of buyers who are looking to purchase property there, kind of like their first home, but they want to live in one floor and then rent out the other 2 floors. In the last 2-3 years, it's gotten very, very difficult for them to be able to purchase a property there. And the real number one reason for that is because there's investors from New York, from Boston, who are literally buying up these properties in cash. They don't even care if they're overpaying for it or if the cap rates for these markets are not there. It's just because they know how stable of a market and how stable of a neighborhood Fox Point is. And that's why people are paying $800,000-$900,000 for these 3-unit properties. If you went back 5 to 8 years ago, those properties were going somewhere between $450,000 to $700,000 max. Now the same properties in very similar conditions, and these are not like highly renovated. Now they're going for, like I said, $850,000, $950,000, and $1 million. Fox Point is one of those neighborhoods that you should definitely pay attention if you're looking to purchase property and invest. I believe that that area is only going to continue to appreciate because it's kind of being bought up by investors. So not a lot available there. So usually whenever a property hits the market, it's kind of gone in a couple of days. A lot of buyers receive cash offers. So if you're looking to purchase there, you really have to be ready. And you kind of have to be willing to be uncomfortable to make an offer that is going to be over asking. And it might not directly make sense on paper, but for the long run, I believe Fox Point is a neighborhood that it's here to stay. It's going to be a great neighborhood to invest. And we're going to see great long-term appreciation. All right, number 4 on my list is Mount Pleasant. Now, Mount Pleasant is slightly different. It's not located near the east side. It's really located on the opposite side of the city, but it offers a slightly different variety of property. Until 3-4 years ago, you could buy a property there between $280,000 and $350,000, believe it or not. It's more of a suburban style area. There's a lot of small single family homes between 1,100 and 1,500 square feet. Some of them have finished basements, some of them don't. There's not a lot that you can do in Mount Pleasant, say alone, but it is close. Providence is also characterized with walking, and it's bike friendly, so you can pretty much walk downtown, take a bike downtown. But the properties that you will find on Mount Pleasant are mostly single family homes, like I said, smaller properties. And now really the average price there has gone somewhere between $430,000 and $480,000. That's really what you'll be able to find. But still, for a starter home in today's market, I still believe that that's a really good price. And it's something to pay attention to, that if you're looking to move to Providence, I think I would definitely pay attention to that neighborhood, especially now in 2024. Number 3 on my list is Elmhurst. I've made a couple of other videos about Elmhurst before. It's a really cool neighborhood. It's combined between single family homes and the multifamily residential properties, like those 2-3 unit properties. Also, because of Providence College right there, it's very hot because there's a lot of students. So rentals, if you buy a multifamily property there, you'll be able to rent it for much higher than what the average rent is there. Usually people will rent per room. You know, I speak to investors who own property there, and one of the reasons why they like it is because they kind of deal directly with the parents of the students. Parents will sign the lease, so it's more security on the rental on that end. People pay on time. That area has also become super hot. Same with the single family homes. You'll find slightly bigger properties, I want to say between 1,500 to 2,400 square feet. The average price now is over $500,000 in that area. It used to be under $500,000 a couple of years ago, but now that's where the price range is. Again, it attracts a combination of out-of-state buyers, out-of-state investors. I work with investors personally myself who only look to invest in Elmhurst. I work with an investor who only looks to buy single family homes and only in Elmhurst. They love that neighborhood. I also work with investors who specifically look for multifamily properties. Elmhurst, again, multifamily properties there are in high demand, and they barely come on the market because of the high demand of students for rentals. So usually when people are buying them, they're keeping them because rentals are expensive. It's not a lot of maintenance that you have to keep up. They're not in great shape, but still they're rent fast, and they're just going for a lot of money right now. Multifamilies in that area, again, you're looking between $650,000 and $750,000 for a 3-unit property. That is in a 7.5 out of 10. If you want to compare it as far as shape and what decent shape the property is, I would put it at a 7.5 overall in the neighborhood. Now, single families are a little bit better. I want to say at 8.5, 9 out of 10. They're much better shape, better renovated. Beautiful Victorian homes, high ceilings, you know, kind of like properties that were built in the 1900s. That's really what you get in that neighborhood. All right, number 2 on my list. This has lately become one of my favorite neighborhoods to spend time in because there's a lot of new restaurants, a lot of creativity going in the neighborhood, and that is the Jewelry District. The Jewelry District neighborhood is located just southeast of downtown Providence. So really, it's walking distance. I mean, it's 5 minutes to downtown Providence, and then you have all the amenities that downtown has to offer, all the restaurants, everything that happens downtown. You're pretty much part of downtown, but just a little bit of a more separate neighborhood. It's one of the only neighborhoods where you see that it's a different kind of investment that is happening in that neighborhood. I mean, we're talking to the realms of 10, 20, $30 million investments that are going on in that area. One of the reasons is because there used to be a lot of old mill factories. So those factories now are being converted into condos and apartments, all the beautiful brick condo apartments that everybody obviously loves, and they are in super high demand. And number 1 on my list is the east side of Providence. This is not really a shocking thing. Everybody who lives here knows about the east side of Providence. But the reason why I chose it to be the number 1 on my list, although it's super expensive, it's the most expensive neighborhood in Providence, one of the most expensive neighborhoods in Rhode Island. If you look at the neighborhood itself, it's one of the highest appreciating neighborhoods in Rhode Island. It's one of the safest neighborhoods in Rhode Island when it comes to investing your money. Even during turbulences, during economical downturns, the east side of Providence remains strong. It never depreciates like crazy, but it always appreciates like crazy. You have properties there between $4 and $5 million, and then you have properties there for $1 million and $800,000. But that's really the price range. Obviously, you have the Blackstone Boulevard, which is a very highly desirable park where you can go for a run and go for walks. There's restaurants. It's a great community. It's super clean. Again, really close to College Hill, which is another neighborhood that really didn't make the list on this, and then right downtown. But it's a really, really cool neighborhood, especially if you're looking to invest. If you're looking to purchase investment properties there, and if you have a couple $1 million, that's really the neighborhood where you want to be because it's super stable, in high demand, and really the number of properties that go on the market. Like right now, if you look, there's probably 3 or 4 properties that are on the market. They go over asking right away. You're competing with regular buyers, conventional buyers, but also you're competing with investors. So that's kind of the mix there. But the lifestyle there is fantastic. So that's why it's a highly desirable neighborhood. All right, so here you have it. These are the top 5 neighborhoods in Providence in 2020-24 to pay attention to. Again, if you're looking to purchase property in this area, so if you're looking to move here, or if you just have more questions regarding Providence or these neighborhoods or other areas, reach out to me. My number is right below. Subscribe to my channel. Book a meeting with me directly. I'd love to connect with you, and we'll take it from there. Until the next video, we'll see you.